Okay, we're live. We are live. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. How is everyone doing today? Got market open in 5 minutes. All right. Yeah, welcome in, everyone. Good morning, Thursday. We have, let me check news. News at 10. Existing home sales. Medium impact at 10. We already had some high impact news this morning that didn't really do anything. So yeah, that's it there. I did put, for anyone that hasn't grabbed the iFVG Autotrader yet, there's links in the description. But yeah, super excited to have everyone on the team, and hopefully we can kill it over the next few months. Just take your time, learn the system, watch all the videos, and yeah, don't rush the process. Not every day is going to be great, and some days you'll have no trades. That's just a part of the game, right? So yeah, super pumped. As everyone's rolling in, would appreciate if you dropped a like on the live stream. Appreciate it. This is the last live stream of the week. I won't be live tomorrow. I'm on a little trip to Florida later this afternoon, so no live tomorrow. But we'll be back Monday, so we'll be back on Monday. It was just a nice iFVG trade, depending on how big of a, what your settings were, or if you just took it manually. I'll try and mark it on the screen. Right here, a little combined 1 minute. So there's a 1 minute here and a 1 minute bearish rally up here. We broke above it right here on NQ. And this was an SMT right here between NQ and ES. And gotta move. I didn't take it because it's 10 minutes before the market opens. And oftentimes I get wrecked if I trade pre-market. So I didn't take that. But I was there. For liquidity areas, we've actually swept all the liquidity for a while. So the next area of liquidity is 242. 242. We do have a lot of highs above us though, so I don't know if we're gonna see a reversal today or not, but we did move down quite a bit overnight, so it is very possible that we see some sort of retracement to the upside. 250 points down overnight. So yeah, this would, if we're gonna reverse, this is probably the area you'd see. Otherwise, we're gonna go down all the way towards 200s. So All right, market opens here in 45 seconds. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully everyone's awake. Chat's quiet already. No one said anything in the chat, so we have some lurkers in here. But yeah, news at 10, medium impact, be careful. And besides that, we're chilling for probably 45 minutes or so, hanging out. So if I see any manual trades, I will be sure to let everyone know. And yeah, just a reminder, there is a couple lifetime spots left and still about 20 monthly spots, 15 to 20. So I expect those to be filled by the end of the day today. All right, market's open and we're dropping. We'll see what happens, because if we start to move down, we do have quite a ways we could fall. At least towards like 317 I have marked. That's the consequent encroachment, so the 50% of the wick, the big wick on the hourly time frame. Checking through some of the big names here. A lot of them sold off on the open. Might be seeing some reversals. It's continuing down. Okay. Okay. Just swept the lows again. No more SMT between NQ and ES. No more SMT here, so now we're waiting. Now we're waiting. And again, not really, like, if we do start to move down, we easily could free fall. Easily. Wow, that was a big first candle. Didn't even realize that first 1 minute candle was 47 points. 47 points. That's pretty good first candle. But there's a fair value gap here, but it's a big fair value gap. So that's 30 point fair value gap. We'll see what happens here. It's still only 932, but we are selling off pretty good so far. I mean, we're already down 50 points from the open, and it's been 2 minutes. So that's a pretty hefty move. We'll see if it's just choppy this morning too, because a lot of times when we get such a move in the overnight session, it oftentimes is choppier in New York session. So we will see. We will see, guys. Yeah, so this gap here is just very big. Not sure if the bot would take this or not, but even manually trading, I mean, we swept the lows. It's just a big gap, so you'd have to size down a bit, but Still selling. Okay. Respecting that bearish for Valley Gap there. And just sold pretty heavy as well. This 1 minute candle is 26 points and still going. Now 30 points. Okay, so the Bears are still in control. Bears are still in control here. Nvidia is kind of hesitating. It's not dropping too terrible yet. Google's dropping. TSM dropping. Let's check AVGO. AVGO's dropping. Yeah. Check Amazon. Amazon kind of dropping. Meta dropping. Yeah. Everything is selling, so. Gotta watch the 4-hour time frame as well, because it does look like the 4-hour is going to close below this bullish for Valley Gap, which again, that would just mean to me that we're going down towards 300 and 250. Okay, still selling. Okay, so we're already down. Let me check since the open. Down 76 points. And climbing. So 80 points. That's pretty good for 6 minutes in, 80 points. So there's a decent chance, you know, if we do get some trades today, we could definitely see some moves. And again, medium impact news at 10, so if we get close to 10, I'd just be a little careful. I'm checking through timeframes right now, and I don't see. We did just sweep a 15-minute swing. Not that a 15-minute is great, but considering that, you know, there's not even a 30-minute low or an hourly low all the way down till 300s. I mean, you gotta look in some smaller time frames. So let's check ES here. Currently SMT with NQ and ES. Currently SMT with NQ and ES. And we are obviously deep in the discount. To see an iFVG trade alongside SBS. Why? Just so you can see how they execute differently, or just curious? Your iFVG trade took an open short target one hit target two. Really awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. Took a short here. Have you changed some of the settings already, Vic? I love to hear it though. Got to be careful with the open. Got to be really, really careful with the open. But yeah, post some screenshots if you guys are getting Autotrader wins today. Post some screenshots in the Discord. Would love to see them. Again, SMT right now with NQ and ES. We'll see if that holds. Doesn't look like it wants to hold. Does not look like it wants to hold. It doesn't. Okay. Gotcha. Well, are you on NQ or MNQ as well? Here's the settings I have on right now. I'll show you on the live stream settings. I have 200 risk per trade, 20 swing strength, 100 on the swing high ticks, 300 and 0 for the max and minimum stop loss, and then 5 for the fair value gap size. So yeah, if you guys are getting some wins, post some screenshots in the iFVG chat or the testimonials chat. Okay, appreciate it. 120 on ticks. I gotcha. I gotcha. Still selling though. So we'll see if we're just gonna move down heavy this morning, and it's gonna be a trend lower day. Because at this point, it does look like that. It does. Brian, I think the iFVG Autotrader is going to be really good, and I think people are going to like it. It's not like super fast paced, which is, you know, how I like it. You know, not super fast paced, but yeah. Off to a strong start. Awesome, Vic. Post that screenshot, my man. And yeah, reminder too. A lot of times, if it hits target 1, it seems to hit target 2. And even, you know, I wouldn't say all the time, but a lot of times you can extend those TPs and it just, you know, you could get 3R or 4R out of it. So. And if you are in the iFVG group and you haven't claimed the Discord role yet, make sure you do that, because we do have a private chat. And I know for a fact not everyone's in there yet, as I'm looking at it right now. So still selling here, guys. Still selling here. Yeah, I mean, we're down heavy here. We are going to see a retracement at some point. Who knows when, though. We'll see something at some point. All right, so we are down 155 points since the open. Wow. Wow. And on ES, we're down almost 30 points. So yeah. Looks like ES is almost at that 50% of the big wick on the hourly time frame. So it's an area to potentially see a reversal, but I wouldn't mind seeing a little move up. Maybe we could get like a trend continuation short. Dude, we barely had any green candles even since the open. ES is literally 2 green candles in the first 13 minutes. This is a big sell-off here. Yeah. All right. Yeah, guys, I mean, nothing for us right now. We're just selling off, so obviously, you know, yeah, there's nothing for us. So this is when something like our NQ Autotrader would thrive. Something like this. Just selling straight. Jeez. Okay, what's going on here? And we're still selling here, guys. No SMT on the lower time frame here with NQES, so getting a little bit of a retracement here. It looks like a little, but it's actually still 50 points from that low. So, I mean, we're moving here. We are moving here. This is a day where you'd probably want to leave some runners in case you really just start to move. Dang. I was thinking about taking this 1 minute long here myself, but we just moved way too far past the entry point to me, so. Nothing there from me. Nothing there. We'll see if this is just a little fake move up just to keep moving lower, or if we're actually gonna sustain a little bit of a move higher here. We'll see. Oh, we're in this long. Okay. So this is what I was thinking about taking on my own trades. So it's not a bad trade. The only thing is the perfect entry would have been down here. And it obviously closed up here. So nothing we can do about that unless you wanted to just avoid the trade all in all, right? And we obviously there's fair value gaps right here. If you have the feature where it's checking for fair value gaps right above it or below it, it wouldn't have taken this, right? Forming an order block here though, that's good. Trade's looking really nice right here. Looking really nice. We'll see if it hits that TP though. Just got super close. Got 10 points away or so, 9 points. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've moved that much, but this is a big... We just moved up 100 points from the low, guys. I mean, we're in a big range right now. 100-point range. Hey, yours didn't take that because the gap above, yeah. And that's fine, because sometimes you get burnt on that. So, stuff you'll have to play around with. See if that even hits TP, or if it's going to reject here and keep going lower. Oh my. What was that? Big spike down there. Seller just came in or something. We do have medium impact, by the way. Oh, well, I guess Financial Juice has it different. It says that news is at... It came out already? Yeah. Yeah, so existing home sales already came out, apparently. That's very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, news already came out, apparently. This is going to get stopped out. We got close to that TP, though. Again, that's one thing. If you wanted to manage the trade yourself, I mean, this was up 30 points. You could have moved that stop loss to break even. Right? I mean, we were up 30 points. Did we get stopped? We did. We did get stopped. That's A-okay. A-okay. Yeah, so apparently the news apparently dropped early. Financial Juice and Forex Factory said 10, and it already came out. So I believe that's what that spike candle on the chart is, right here, this, which is very interesting. Very interesting, guys. We are all over the place right now, man. We are all over the place. Welcome in, everybody. Got 18 people in here. Welcome, welcome. Very, very volatile morning. I mean, this is a lot. So definitely be careful today. Vic, if you don't mind, if you could post a screenshot of the trade you had this morning, I would like to see that. Love to see that. A slight bullish SMT is here. I don't know, we're about to break it, but okay, we broke it. Well, we did, I guess there's still technically a bullish SMT. It just kind of switched around. What are we gonna do, man? These candles look really small, and they're still 15 to 30 points, dude. 15 to 30 points. Now there's no SMT. Yeah. Oops, I just, okay. That sucks. Damn, that really sucks. Okay. I was watching for a little short continuation on the 2-minute. Missed it and already hit 20 points of profit. Okay. Gotta be paying attention. Missed that. We'll see if it would have hit me out of break even anyway. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, it would have hit me out break even anyway. It's okay. That's okay then. I don't feel bad. What are you mentioning for the auto scaling, John? Another spike. I'm so confused. It says that the news already came out, yet it just spiked again at 10. Like there was news now. Oh yeah, I'm just looking at my trading view charts. I'm just saying the bars look small because they're actually big just because we're in such a big range. That's all I meant. Another data candle, but news like Financial Juice and Forex Factory had the news. It came out like 10 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago, and now it's happening again, so I don't really know what's happening. Do we have an SMT anywhere? It doesn't look like it. Bro, what is going on? This is nuts. Again, I wanted a 1 minute long kind of right here on this, but we're moving so fast. I was gonna size for about a 25-point stop loss, and this would have been where it properly closed. It would have been a 35-point, and I just didn't want to do that. It's because we're just moving fast today, so gotta be chasing the trades. I don't really want to do that. I don't know. Even though, I mean, it would have been a break-even trade for me again because it did move about 20 points in profit and then came right back to entry. So whenever I get about 20 points in profit, I usually go break-even. You can use it on Apex accounts, yep. You just have to manage it. That's their rule, but they can't tell anyway, so. SBS win? Nice. Awesome, John. Awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Post it in the iFVG chat. So yeah, this trade I was trying to take this long, and it was just such a big stop loss. Looks like it's still up. It will still be up 25 points, but again, I missed it, so. ES just swept that little high Is NQ gonna sweep the high? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so market's moving just so fast. That would have hit my TP of a 1-to-1 if I didn't move my stop to break even. There's a good chance I probably would have. So I don't know. It did end up working though. Market's just, it's really moving right now. It's really all over the place, so. Everything's ripping right now. All the stocks. Okay, not all. Not all. Some of them. That trade, I've missed quite a few opportunities this morning, but beats being down as of now, so. Missed quite a few opportunities. All right, welcome in, guys. Does it take any iFVG or is there filtering? There's filtering. Yep. Filtering on the screen here. That's what these swing points are. Yeah. So the swing points are, and you can customize it. Customize the swing points. Yeah, we don't do that. Our developers are in the Discord. So, but they work. He works with me only, so. Yeah, there is filtering, and you can change the swing points. You can change the sensitivity of the swing points. You can change the for valley gap size. You can automatically, or I mean yourself, you can mark out liquidity areas on the chart that you want it to take trades off of. So a lot of customization you can do, all which end up being in, you know, different, you know, they enter different trades pretty much. So I definitely missed that trade. I literally was saying I was watching that, and then I didn't want to get in because it was about 10 points above where I wanted to get in. And now it's obviously 65 points in profit, but is what it is. Is what it is. I was watching to get in here. My stop loss had been down here. TP was going to be like pretty much right here. Ended up running up there, but it's okay. Yep, you can pretty much customize anything you want. I'll show you here. There's filters, so you can do what times during the day and what days of the week you want. You can have custom indicator filter. So like if you want longs only above the 200 EMA, you could code that in there. Custom risk, how much you want to risk per trade. The size of your stop losses you want it to be in a range of. swing strength, basically the sensitivity of the swing points. You can have trailing stops, full auto mode, semi-auto mode, fair value gap size. So there's quite a bit you can customize in there. Links are in the description though, guys. There's only a few spots left for lifetime, and there's 15 or 20 spots left for monthly. So if you guys want to grab it, it was released last night. Spots are running out as we speak, so it's worth trying out. And I will tell you though, if you're only gonna try it for like a week and then give up on it, it's not really worth the time. So I can see that 42R trade Baka Senpai posted in the Discord. Beautiful trade, full TP. That was really nice. Am I feeling some FOMO? Yes, because we are up 90 points from where I was originally going to get in. But it's okay. We're calm. We are calm, everybody. This is also, I don't know if I would count this because news ended up dropping right here, which is just like so unfortunate. It literally came out early. So, like it said 10 a.m., came out early. Yeah, it is based off of the range, so there wasn't a range formed as well that caused a new swing point to be, you know, right over here to take this long. So unless you like manually marked out this yourself, you marked out this low and had it on semi-auto mode and it swept here, then it might have taken that. What did we do on the 4 hour? 4 hour, we closed way below that gap. Yeah, if you marked out yeah, if you marked it out yourself, it may have taken that trade. It still has to meet criteria for it to take a trade, but like you have to uncheck the full auto mode, but then if you would have marked out like right there, right? And then we came down, swept this, came back up, it may have taken a long hair. I'm not 100% sure, obviously. It still has to meet the criteria of the system that's in the code. But yeah, if you wanted to do that, you could have done something like that, right? And then it might have taken that. So a lot of ways to use the system. Let's check what's going on here. I'm seeing a bearish SMT currently with the highs right from like 920 this morning. It might end up breaking here shortly if we continue a little higher, but as of this second, there is a little bearish SMT. All right, no more SMT. Well, I guess there still is. Didn't break the high quite yet, but yep, it did. Wow, we're still ripping, guys. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, dude. I see the iFVG chat, Vic. Nice. That was a nice win. Again, don't go crazy and start, you know, trying to get like 5 wins a day, right? If you get a win like that, Vic, if you get a nice win that early on in the day, I mean, you should probably consider being done for the day. And that's a nice trade. Dude, we just ripped and I didn't catch any part of the long. That's so sad. We just ripped 180 points from the low. I didn't catch any part of it. Well, is what it is. Is what it is. Tapping the 50% level currently. Hear me? Awesome. Cool. Yeah, you don't need to shoot crazy, right? You don't need to shoot crazy. Have a goal in mind, and there you go. But you can see there, your second TPU is 468. If you were really bearish, I mean, obviously we moved down till about 420. So you could have even grabbed more out of that, right? Not saying, I'm not encouraging that with every trade, but if you have a good short bias, you could 100% move it a little bit. Glad your first trade was a win, though. Glad your first trade was a win. Excuse me. Okay, so just tap the 50% level. And we don't have an SMT. Are we going to keep moving up from here? Are we going to keep ripping to the upside? I don't know. We'll see. This is a potential short here. It's swept this high. It's looking, there's a fair value gap printed right there. If it, there's a good chance it takes this. There's a good chance it takes that if it obviously closes below. We'd want ES to as well. ES has a fair value gap here, or we'd want that to close below as well. But yeah, a high likelihood that it takes us if we get a closure below here. Stop loss would probably be, you know, it'd probably look something along the lines of this. So your 1-to-1 would be somewhere around here. That'd be my guess. if it closes down here. And then your 2 to 1 would obviously be like somewhere right here. 510-ish. And this rejected the 50% level right here. We're tapping it again right now. It's crazy how many people join the stream and just dip out after like 2 minutes. Like we just had 25 people in here. What, do you get bored of me after literally like 2 minutes? Come on, I'm not that bad, right? Yeah, watching shorts currently. So, anyways, guys, I got these last night, the new AirPods, and I wanted to try out the live translation feature, and then I found out that you have to have an iPhone 15 or newer, and I have an iPhone 14, so yeah, I can't try that out sadly, but. We've posted, if you want to check the general chat in the Discord, we've posted the past few months equity curve. So feel free to check that out. Just general chat, check the pinned messages. Translation works great. Yeah, I looked it up. I wanted to try it. And it says you have to have an iPhone 15, and I have the 14, so I don't think I can do it. But guess I'll have to buy the new iPhone. I want it to work. Got a 16, yeah. I gotcha. Would I take a long here? No. No, I would not. That's not how I trade. I don't trade if this holds. I'm not taking a long. I'm looking for, I trade inverse for rally gap. So if this closed, I'd maybe look for a short. Or if we pulled all the way back here a little bit and got a nice long. But right now we're quite a ways up. Like I don't personally want to take a long right here. So if we keep moving higher, like, and I'm talking like we go up towards like these areas up here, and that we get some sort of setup that I could target this area, maybe, right? But right now we're, I don't know, we're in the middle of nowhere to me. Okay. Well, still climbing higher, guys. Might just be an uptrendy morning. Well, guys, it's almost 10:30, and I don't think there's going to be a trade happening anytime here. So it's a sad day. All right, guys, I'm gonna call it here. Almost 10:30. One loss on the stream. There was news here. Vic caught a nice win, so that's good. I'm not gonna be live tomorrow. Taking a little trip, so be safe the rest of the day. It's very volatile. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see everybody on Monday. So have a good weekend, everybody. Thanks for joining.